welcome back to my channel and to the very last day of the year. Wow, are you ready to bring in 2026? I will be struggling to stay awake, but I will make it, I hope. um, so I am finally feeling better. That cold really just took a round out of me. But I am here because I am working with Sunflower Indoors, her kit. This is French Floral. And I've had all of December to work with it, and I just didn't get a chance. So I'm here today to work with it because it's such a beautiful kit. I love the red in there, and I love that it's Paris. So I printed my stuff off, and then I had a bag. And this is what was my inspiration, my bag. And I cut it down, and I filled lined the inside so it wasn't just a white bag. I cut the bottom off so that I can make a pocket out of it. And there's a pocket, potential pocket here. And then I thought, this kit needs lace. It needs pretty. And so I gathered up my quilt, my beloved quilt, and I added some lace and some doilies and some buttons, and I made a little ribbon, and I hand stitched everything. I took and I did all the stitching around here. I sewed these on. This doily is a pocket. This doily is a pocket. And I really like how it turned out. But now it's time to assemble it. And this is going to go in here. But I thought instead of assembling putting this in here and then putting the signature in there, I thought we'd do this first because I want to hide my signature. And I have my signature all ready to go. Just some dyed papers that I had and one of the pages from the kit. I love this kit. It's absolutely beautiful. And I will do more. I will work with it again because I just love it. So I've cut my pieces. And I had this brief thinking that maybe I would stitch around everything. But I think I'm going to not do that. I don't think that's going to be my route to take. And you may have noticed that I didn't get, if you were watching, my Christmas Advent box. I didn't get it done. Well, I didn't get anything done for December 25th. And that's because I was really looking for something special. And I just didn't find that special. And technically I've got until next December 1st to get it done. I won't, don't let me take that long. But I will take some time and go through all the Christmas digitals that I have and see what I can find to be that absolute perfect one for December 25th. And in my infinite wisdom, I discovered that I did the video for December 24th and I didn't even edit it. It's still sitting on my phone waiting patiently. So I will get that done. I used Line Dot Arrow, her stuff, and I don't remember if I actually did I don't remember if I actually did the domino thing or not. Let's see, do I have to cut? So I've cut this down so many times to get it to where I wanted it to be. Because I want to take advantage of the pockets, the end pockets. And so I wanted to make sure that everything fit in here properly. And I still have not decided what I want as a tie. So I am going to do some of this stuff on camera with you, and then I'll finish it up and I'll come back and do a flip through. But the flip through, is it this way? It's this way. Okay. The flip through will probably be, oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, cover your ears. Oh, sorry. Obviously, I'm feeling better, but it's not gone yet. I still get woken up at night coughing. I'm not happy about it at all. And I'm going to ink all of this, but I'll do all this inking off camera. I don't have to. I don't think I have to. Well, do I have to ink now? This should be. I should be able to. No, I won't be able to. I will ink it now. If I find my. There it is. So you got big plans for bringing in the new year? We are just going to have a nice quiet evening at home. A nice little supper, nothing fabulous. And then we'll probably play some dominoes. That seems to be our thing to do. Okay, and I'm going to leave the rest of that. Now, my glue is wet, so that is why it's not staying where I want it, or it's crinkly. But that's okay. It will crinkle and it'll be fine. Okay, and so then, let's see. I want to sew my signature in, and I think I'm going to use this one. Oops. 1, 2, and 3. And, oh, there they are. Oh, there they are. I need my, and I'm not going to get too, precise with this. I'm not going to measure anything. Where's my needle that I like to use? That one right there. Go. I'm looking forward to the new year. Let's put this here. The new year will bring new things, new inspiration. It's gonna be very exciting. And let's see, I want this to fold over here. Don't want it to fold where the bag wants it to fold, where it's folded all its life. I don't want that, because then that gives me a little bit of space there to use my, there we go, push that in very well, and take the all and go right through it all. I'm going to go in here. And right here. There we go. And I want my ties to be inside, not on the outside. Okay, you don't want to go through, why not? There we go. And you might as well get you a bigger hole there too. There we go. Oh. So there's a lot of recycle in this book, which I really do like to use. Use recycle, upcycle things. Okay, you don't want to go in that hole. Let's put you there. There we go. And we'll go like so. And I think for now, I'm going to leave a long string on here. Okay, what's going down? What's going down? Because I think I might put a little charm or something in here. Because I think it yells at me that that's what it wants. And then through here. Okay. I'm really having trouble with this. Must be my glue still not. There we go. There we go. Oh, don't go through. Oh, don't. Okay. You didn't go. There we go. Okay. Now we're good. Get that out of here. Make sure it's nice and tight. Oh. Do you see what I see? What I did? That's not good. Well, no wonder it wasn't going to go through there. Hold on. We can't have that. Can't do that. No. Ay, caramba. Okay, there's my needle. Come on. There. Okay. This is just not cooperating with me. It was probably why I procrastinated this. I just kept working on it instead of just popping on and doing it. I just kept working on it and preparing things. This must have been why, because I knew it wasn't going to go smoothly. So my scrap stash and mayhem begins again in January. Okay, let's go in here and not in that hole. There we go. The tattletale signs of that hole will be somewhere. There we go. There we go. That is better. Let's not put that needle away too far. Okay. Nice and tight, nice and straight. There we go. One knot. Backwards knot. And one more. And I'm not cutting this. Okay. Now we can call that done. No, that's not the one. Okay, I'm going to put that over there for now. Okay, so we can get this out of here now. Okay. Get this out, this out. There we go. So now what I want to do is I want to glue this down here and this down here. So that is going to give me, make sure, a little bit over, just a little, just a little. Okay, I'm going to get my glue that I'm running very low on, but it's the glue that I trust for material. Okay, and so let's spread it on here. I wanted to use this bag, and I like the crinkle that it supplies. But someday I am going to do a journal that is just sewn, and probably by hand. Not a lot of sewing with using the machine, just by hand. I find it very relaxing. I have not done very much in the way of slow stitching or hand stitching, whichever you prefer to call it. But I really did enjoy it. It took me 2 days to do what I did. It did. but I'm okay with that. Okay, so we're going to put this right about here, and I want to make sure that it is where it needs to be. And then while we got this here, make sure, no, we want that over a little bit more. Just a little, just a little. There we go. There we go. There we go. Like that, okay. And then before I can play with anything in here, it's really gonna have to dry. Push down there nicely. And then we're gonna get this glued in. I'll have to wait for Michael's to put out some good coupons. So I can get some more glue. I usually wait until they have their 40% off. It's the only place, well, I can buy it at Walmart, but it's quite pricey at Walmart. Well, it's the same price, I guess, as Michael's, but Walmart doesn't give you those coupons. There we go. That's quick running on me here. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then I sewed this in, but I did make it so that this would come over top of it. There we go. And then before we do the next thing, I have these two little hearts. I got these from Two Sister Jam. I bought it from them a while back. Oh, what's going on here? Everything's stuck. There we go. This is stuck. My chain is stuck in here. There we go. Okay. And so I thought that would look really adorable if we did it like this and made maybe like a little pocket out of it. So I'm just going to take my glue that doesn't want to come through. Come on. I might have to use the other one. Yeah. Boy, isn't everything just cooperating for me tonight, eh? I did take time off in between Christmas and New Year's, which was really nice. And I spent a lot of time in my craft room just cleaning and organizing and giving myself permission to throw out stuff. That was really good. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Oh boy, that's got a good block in there, I tell you. Okay, I'm just going to take and put, oh, I see what I did. I see what I did. Okay, like so, and then we're going to take, oh, we're going to take this and do this all the way around. No, we're not going to do it all the way around. We're just going to do it around like so. Because we want a pocket, right? Right. Ay, caramba. There we go. There we go. Now we're just going to let that dry. Oops. My glue is just really going to town dripping now. Probably because I squeezed it so hard. Yeah, give me a minute. I'm going to need it again. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside. Let this all dry. like so. Put that over there. And the one thing that I thought to do, and this is not my idea, it's my version of it, but it's not my idea. I think I got it from Scripping Money, but I wouldn't be, I don't know. While I was sick, I watched quite a few different, I'll try different videos. I'll try to find it and link it. But I cut these circles out, and I found this larger one in my stash, and I thought, oh, well, let's use that. Oh, my goodness. This really needs to be cleaned again. And I guess that might be what I fill my day with tomorrow. We don't have, we do have a friend coming over tomorrow for supper. I prefer early supper. Okay. All right, enough battles. Enough battles. Okay, we're gonna do this glue. There we go. So what I did was I took the circles in this kit and I cut some in half. I'm just going to try to do like a very fine line here. I'm going to need some help from the finger tool for this one, I think. And I'm just going to make it like a little half pocket. And then I have this one. Oops, same little thing, a little half pocket. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we'll do it that way. And then one more. And then I don't need my glue no more. There we go. Where there's a will, there's a way. There we go. And this one here. And we're going to put it right about here, like so. Yeah. Okay, so we have 3 little discs with pockets on them. And then what I did was I took one of the sheets of paper. Oh, goodness sakes. I took one of the sheets of paper and I trimmed it to the size that I wanted. And I made three pages out of it. Glue everywhere, I tell you. Then I took this one and I just put that little bit, rounded the corners. And then I did this, and I think with this one, I have these. This comes from that flower that I did. And I think just because this is going to be my top runner here, I'm going to put this little piece of, this was lace, and it was, the whole piece was like this, and it had the flower in the center that I used on the cover there. There we go. There we go. That like so. Just to add a little bit of lace in there. Okay. So then I am going to put this like this. Line them all up. Line them all up. Nice and easy. Like so. And then I'm going to take my largest circle and I'm going to go like this. And then next. And then next, line them all up. Make sure my pockets are the right way. Hopefully I made sure that one is. Yeah, okay. So then I will take I should put a paper clip in here to hold everything exactly where I want it while I'm doing this, right? Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. And I'm just going to use my smallest one. And we're going to go right about in the middle. Right about. You want to go down far enough that you catch everything. I'm just going to go right there. That looks good. And then I need to find a pretty, I should have had this out. I got a pink one. That would look nice. That might be the one that I find the quickest. What's that? Of course, they all faced. Oh, look at this one. Looks like a button. I like that. Okay. Oh, that was a butterfly. Oh, that's cute. I like the button. This has a button and lace theme to me. Okay. So then I'm just going to take and put that in here. Like so. And then we will just, there we go. That way, whoever has this journal can take this apart and use things to decorate with. I might add a piece of lace to this yet. And then my thoughts with this are, oh, it seems nice and stuck now. Oh, so was my heart. My heart is stuck. Oh boy. Okay. We'll put something on that and something on there. It'll be fine. Okay. So then this here I thought could just kind of go right in here. And maybe put this like this just so it kind of stays there. So now this becomes a pocket for things like these little tickets. I'm going to put the stamps in there first. Where's my little stamps? There's lots of little goodies in this. Little tags. And I had this all gathered up, and then I did muckies. There we go. Here's the stamps. There we go. Okay, and then we just move this out of the way, and we're going to put maybe some tickets in here, but we really have to be careful how they go in there. There we go. Make sure that this still closes. Yeah, okay, and then we will do this one with maybe a little tag. I might have to make those a little smaller just to make them fit there. And that will have to really go down like so. No, that's not going to work. Well, let's just cut this like this and then snip our little edges. Well, let's make it a little smaller than what we had planned. There, just little pieces to decorate with. And we'll do that. tip. Oops. That was a big tip. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can still spin this around. And there we go. There. Okay. So I am going to, there's some pockets here, but I really do need this to straighten out. So maybe we'll just leave it here for now. And this here is a pocket. Let's round some edges here. I'm going to use that one. Here. There we go. And maybe we'll put a couple of these in here too. I think I have to punch some holes. And maybe one of these. There we go. And I think I'll make a little envelope to go in there as well. And this here, I am just going to, let's see, before we go anywhere and do anything, let's see, is this going to, not much, just a little thing. Do we want to worry about that as a top? I'm going to wait and see. I'm not going to panic and do anything yet. So we'll wait and see. So we need to fill that. And I think I'll put a pocket there. And we'll do something with this here as well. But I'm going to do this off camera, like I said. And I'll just bring it back for a review, a flip through. I do like how she's coming along now. I need a tie. I need to figure out what I'm going to use as a tie. And I see that button lined up with that one. And that's okay. I might do that, work that tie just right around on one of the buttons. I might just do that. Maybe. I would have liked that to have been more like that, but, well, I still could do that if I did cut that off. But then that doesn't make sense, does it? No, we'll just keep it like that. So thanks for joining me in all my worry, my confusion and whatnot, and glue not cooperating. But anyways, thank you for joining me. Have yourselves a very happy New Year. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.